God damn
We're not going to be here for Halloween, right?
And we're live with the Wrestling Hour.
Hey, no, we're live.
And we're live with the Wrestling Hour.
What the hell? Wow, we got an intro. That's actually an intro.
Can they hear us talking while it's playing? Oh my God! What? I don't remember that at all.
No, that's like
That was me.
I totally did that. I totally did that too.
That was totally me.
That was totally.
That was me.
I'm gonna address that.
That was me.
Because Young Bucks makes money.
Those clips were totally.
Are we live now? Okay, we're live now. That was a pretty cool intro.
That was our
the cars.
Those clips were obviously us, by the way.
Alexander for the wonderful intro.
That was me.
I was totally one of the Young Bucks in that clip just now with the blockbuster.
I remember that match. That hurt really bad.
Well, I am your host with the most, Lunchbox, as always, with our favorite resident, Mikey O'Shea, and my homie, Fighting Freddy Flores.
Yeah, that's how you say my name, Gringo. My name is Fighting Freddy Flores out of Philadelphia by way of Guadalajara, Mexico, Miguel, Hernandez, Rodriguez, Rodrigo. Mi nombre para allá. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Tuesday night, Del Taco has 3 tacos for
yo.
$1.29.
Freddy Flores knows all about Taco
Completely
Tuesday, man. It's at
irrelevant
my
from the
house every
subject
night.
at hand, but that's all I got when it comes to something like this.
He just doesn't know how to have fun.
I am. I'm promoting Del Taco. Sponsor us.
Sponsor Mikey. He wants to be your Mr. Senior Taco Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Hate to break this to you guys. They couldn't hear you.
Wait, what?
Ah!
You gotta do that all over.
Did they see us again?
They could have seen. They
All
saw
right,
you.
well,
The
let
whole
me know
time.
when they can fucking hear. And I'll start doing stuff.
They should be able to
Go
hear
ahead
you
and
now.
holler. Can you
You
hear me now?
guys fucking
Hey.
missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That was the most
Something
lit,
got
like
lost in
6-minute
translation.
long
Can
speech
anybody
I've
hear
ever
me
presented.
at the comment
You're
section?
never.
Please, for
gonna
the
see
love
that
of God,
again.
let us
Not
know
again.
when you can hear us at the comment section. Until then, I'm just gonna keep on talking.
They can hear you. They've been able to hear you for like 3 minutes.
Jesus.
Oh, were you just joking with us?
Just, like,
No,
introduce
they
everybody
didn't hear
again.
anything
All
Danny
right,
said.
all right.
Do it
What
again.
happened
Do it
with
again.
this?
I do it better
you
this
mean,
time.
Don't you mean Azrael?
Nosotros.
No. Coonies Goonies.
Wrestling's not fake.
I'm talking about the person over here. Thank you.
All right. I am your host with the most, Lunchbox. Here with our starting to be our least favorite resident, Mikey O'Shea.
I live a mile.
And-
Shut up.
And my homie, Fighting Freddy Flores.
Yeah. Para allá, mi nombre es Freddy Flores out of Philadelphia. I am the bestest Mexican there's ever Mexican. Y Miguel, Guadalajara, Rodriguez, Diego. That is all of my names because I have 15 names and no social security numbers. But I am here in the United States in the OCCW to challenge that handsome Azrael and all of Divine Intervention at the next match at the American Legion Post 716.
See, you need in America we have pauses, my friend. You know, use the pauses so we can understand you.
No. Here en español, y para allá, nosotros en la playa, mi pantalones está de gato es muy grande y para naranja y orange, el chingón, sí. And Freddy Flores is here to conquer the OCCWs, and I'm going to be the bestest Mexican that is ever Mexican, and I'm going to get rid of that handsome Azrael.
CC.
They are going to
See.
disband. There's not going to be any more DI interventions, and it's going to be for the raza.
Oh, God.
There you go. Now you gonna feel it? You gonna feel it? Oops, come on.
Move your head, O'Shea. Move your head, O'Shea.
There you go.
Yeah,
Come
O'Shea,
on,
get
don't-
with him,
Dude,
man.
you look
O'Shea,
like
no
you're drinking
gringo.
off
Yeah, you
nonsense.
look like a
There you go. You do the,
yeah.
do the Sean Black right there. There you go.
That's all I got. I'm as white as they get.
Because you know what? That's the last time you're going to see Freddy Flores is when I play it. I'm going to take your soul, Freddy Flores. I'm going to take your gimmick. I'm going to do it better than you. And we are going to disband La Raza. It's going to be the end of La Raza on October 21st. 2-1. 2-1, Johnny Malice. October 21. We are going to be there at American Legion Post 716.
October 2-1.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. That ridiculous Freddy Flores was just here.
Freddy Flores is ridiculous.
Very ridiculous. He's the most ridiculous member of.
This Justin from Joey the Bull. He's a white can.
Why you gotta bring race into
You know
this,
what?
Joey
Freddy
the Bull?
Flores
You're
is not a
monster.
Mexican. He is a Mexican.
Freddy Flores!
And they can't defeat divine intervention on October 21st at the American Legion Post.
It won't happen.
Freddy
Can't
This
happen.
Justin from Freddie Flores. Number 1.
It's Freddy Flores.
I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh
Number
my
2.
God.
No way you're more handsome than me. Number 3. Oh my gosh, I'm about to butcher this. I can't even say it. No, I'm not even gonna try.
Give me the phone.
It means
Is
shut
in
up.
Spanish? Oh,
Thank you,
he said,
translator.
cállate, wey. I spoke Spanish before Spanish was cool, Freddy Flores. I know all of the Spanish. I
Producer number
invented
2.
words.
Does caliente mean shut up?
Why are you asking? Just because she's
that
slightly white
isn't that
or slightly
Spanish?
less white than
Caliente?
producer 1?
He also called you a
racist.
pendejo. It's
Oh,
Obviously, it's not- it
that-
doesn't mean
does
shut
someone
up,
have
it's
a?
just laughing.
Someone's a little.
Probably means
sore.
something more offensive.
No, you know, Freddy Flores is just salty because his career in OCCW is coming to a crashing end on the 21st.
No, you know
They
what?
wouldn't have
It doesn't necessarily mean
producer
that,
number
that
2,
he's
when you get a
fired.
chance,
What it
can we
means
put
is
on the
Larassa's
upcoming
done.
flyer in the background?
You know, we do need someone to carry our boots and shit.
The roster will be allowed to tend the bushes around the OCCW dojo, perhaps wash the windows
Oh,
on the
you know-
outside. They get very dirty with the fingerprints from all the people.
They can start, dude. We can hire them to wash our cars and stuff, man, or your chariot or whatever
I
vampires drive. Your
It's
hearse.
a glorious automobile.
What are we talking about?
Do we have a promo video of what happened?
Freddie Flores' career
guys
after
are
Divine
asking too
Intervention
much of us
beats
too
La
quickly.
Raza.
Okay.
They're gonna become. I think there's an opening for our own personal vacuumers because I got a lot of stems
Wanna
and
play the
shit all
promo?
over my floor.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh god.
Woo!
Wait, pause it real quick.
And away we go.
Look at how
This
handsome
Justin
you
from
are.
Freddie Flores. Keep your name out of my mouth, or I'll drop your fangs out of your mouth and make them pop right out of your toe.
Keep your name out of my... That ain't even English, Freddie. You've been in the country for a long time to not get the tenses correct.
And go ahead.
All right, push play.
Puerto Rican son of a bitch.
Puerto Rico ain't even part of a country. Aren't they underwater anyway? I think they're getting washed away as we speak.
Mute them.
I'm here to train for the Kumite.
You're here to train to keep the titles.
You're
What
here.
the hell happened? September 16th. I was gone for one night. One night only.
missed
And you
you.
missed me?
I
You
was
missed,
laying
I missed
under
the titles.
Tony
I
Ray's.
missed the tag team titles. We used to mean something. Now we're going to get forgotten because of you two. Because of you guys. Who the hell do you think you are? Huh? Who do you think you are, Dave boy? You ever been to a concert? Huh?
Whoa,
Hey, you two
Whoa.
need to leave now.
Oh, hey, no, mal tiempo.
Not a
I don't
good
need
time.
the windows cleaned. Not right now.
Unless you want to get knocked out. Not a good time. Leave.
Knocked out from you? That's cute. That's cute. You guys are talking a big game for someone who just lost the title.
Oh,
Hey,
we lost
who-
the title.
we-
Are
you
you
guys-
guys dumbass getting paid by
lost
my
the
title? Yeah,
That
that's
ain't
my
worth
right.
it.
Then
That
I
ain't
can use
worth it.
something.
Hold on.
And then this jackass.
Calm down. You're in my office. He's called me jackass again, and you'll find out how hard I can kick. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, gentlemen, ladies, calm down. We both have a legitimate argument. You guys were the champs. You didn't get pinned. You still managed to lose the title. You guys didn't have a title to lose. And you deserve a shot at the title, right?
How?
We didn't have a title.
We didn't get pinned by nobody.
His dumbass got pinned.
Yes,
You
I know, I was
outsourced
hurt.
the labor to
Calm
Mexico.
down, calm down. So settle down. We're going to finish this. We'll take care of this. October 21st, that's a Saturday night at American Legion Post 716. We will have La Raza against Divine Intervention for the #1 title shot. Right? So, whoever wins that fight match, whatever you want to call it, throwdown, Halloween purging, get a shot at the title. Will you knock it off?
We got it. Beep, ass. Beep.
So, you win, you get a shot at the title. You win, you get a shot at my titles, right? There's one small stipulation. You lose, DI does not wrestle together.
Oh, what?
You heard me. Gone. Over. Kaput. Finish. Terminate. If La Raza loses, Jonathan Malice and OCCW will withdraw their sponsorship from you guys. And it's back to the past for you.
Dream is over, Freddie. Get you back over the wall, boy, so high.
So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, boys and girls, Saturday, October 21st, American Legion Post 716. We have the annual Halloween purging. You will see maybe the end of DI, maybe the exodus of La Raza. Either way, it's bound to be a night to remember. That's Saturday, October 16th, American Legion Post 716, OCCW's annual Halloween purging. Don't you dare miss it.
Well, since La Raza's, this is going to be your last month here, let's make this fun.
Oh, this is for the Raza.
And we're back on.
See, that's what you get when you mess with divine intervention. You come into my dojo when I'm trying to train from Malakumate.
Can you throw me that bean? Throw me that bean right there.
And you know, sometimes
in the middle of a good like
we don't always get along, but you know I love you.
Intercepted. That's
Sorry, Mikey, I tried.
Baby. That's what happens here. Oh,
You know I'm with you. You my friend. I will wear your hat. I will wear your clothes in solidarity. Solidarity. Whoa, this smells like a goddamn reggae concert.
You know it does.
This just in from Joey the Bull.
Keep your
Looks
eyes.
like the footage of the new kids on the block breaking up. Ooh, the right stuff.
What's New Kids on the Block? Old. Big one.
They had a bunch of hits, you know, boy girl groups make me
I
sick.
like the remix, baby.
This just in from Alexander. #1 contendership with a team's
Alexander
future
who?
on the line. I can dig it.
Alexander Hill.
Cars,
Cars.
probably.
Oh.
Yeah, see, he watches that show. Alexander
Oh,
Cars
sorry.
is a friend of the program, and God bless you for tuning in. Like, hey.
Also, Kimberly Hawkins says, hi, guys.
Hi, Kimberly
Hello,
Hawkins.
Kimberly
How are you?
Hawkins.
Hi.
Do you have any questions for Mikey O'Shea, perhaps? Does he enjoy long walks on the beach, unicorns? You know, he like to eat, obviously.
You guys are too much.
Dude, that shit looks like it's about to pop in your head like a
On October 21st, we are taking on La Raza in the Halloween Purge, hence the term purging. We are going to be purging ourselves of La Raza and sending them back over the wall and ending the dream of Freddy Flores and Alexander Vega in our trick-or-treat stipulation match.
Now, every time you mention Donald Trump, bad things tend to happen to you and your team.
I don't know who you're talking about. We are talking about the Halloween purging match where the fans bring the weapons, you bring a trick, and you might get a treat of candies.
I mean, you
This
never
just
mentioned,
in from
Oh,
Kimberly
Ross's blood.
Hawkins. Do you like glitter?
do I like glitter?
Do
Yeah.
I?
Depends
Yes.
on how it looks on the lady.
Slathered on
Like-
me.
Stripper glitter or like regular glitter?
Like makeup glitter.
I don't wear makeup glitter.
You guys know Kim and Glitter.
Oh,
Come on.
that's who it is. That's who Kimberly Hawk is?
How did you not know that?
Because I didn't.
Y'all
know
are
Rossi-
fired. Y'all are fired.
All I know is there's Kimberly glitter.
CJ says, purge on.
Now,
Yeah!
there's been some speaking about people trading certain objects for championship belts. Some people who can't win a championship title in any way have offered goods and services to receive a championship belt that they can wear around their waist.
What kind of services?
I'm getting to that part. And I have heard that certain championship titles are available and on auction and perhaps for sale. So, I bring you the solar-powered luchador, and I up my bid, Mr. Bad Dude. Let me give you this, the finest brick in the Azrael collection of bricks.
Please
This
don't
is the
break my
greatest
table.
brick. It is the keystone of the Azrael family bookshelf, without which my Harry Potter collection now sits upon the floor, Mr. Escondido. I want you to know my passion, my sacrifice. I will give up the use of my bookshelf in exchange for that glittery heavyweight championship. It is huge. You can use it for exercising.
It's got brown marks.
Oh, God, it's pretty heavy, though. Spot me on two. Oh, God.
How you think you get those shoulders, baby?
Oh,
Bible has the
weak.
shoulders.
Getting huge.
There you go. You gotta look
Oh,
like that luchador,
and I
baby.
throw in this luchador. It's not an iPhone charger,
Right.
but by God, it's still powered by
Yes.
electricity.
Yeah. Pull it up. No, do the next one.
Work.
Yeah.
And this
There's no
Friday
solar
night,
in here.
I have
No,
nothing to do. We will go to the Gothic nightclubs, you and I, Angel Atu, and we will fly with beautiful women with electric tape over their nether region.
This just in from Kimberly Hawkins. Can I put glitter on it?
Yes,
Also-
you can put glitter on whatever you want, Kimberly, in exchange for perhaps $20.
Is this your gimmick, Kimberly? Are you just gonna ask us to put glitter on everything?
Dude, her name is Kimberly.
Also,
Like
Alexander
Gold
says,
Digger from
wait,
Austin Powers? Can I paint this shoe gold?
There we go. That is a bad dude, I tell you what.
Oh, you gotta
Anywhere,
get your
anytime,
smiling.
I will come present the Azrael family brick to you, Mr. Escondido.
In exchange for the
Alexander
title, of
also
course.
says, wait, it is a bookshelf. How small are the books you read, Azrael?
No, Alexander, we've been over this before.
He said Harry
It is
Potter.
the keystone in the collection. I have other bricks. Mini bricks, in fact. The best bricks. You could even say I could build a wall out of the bricks.
It'd be a mighty
wall
fine
that I
wall.
could put Freddy Flores and the other guy who doesn't talk on the other side of.
Yeah.
But that brick is special to me. It was made by Moses' people without straw and has passed down from generation to generation to me and you together here now.
Wrestling!
This is.
I am trying to acquire a championship
Trying
belt
to
for my
belt,
chiseled
Jesus.
waist. Rudy's not here. I can't just hit him with the brick.
You would murder him. What should have happened versus
Bless you,
Othello.
God.
Bless-
Bless
Speaking,
you,
that's
God.
Thank you.
that's why Rudy is not here. As you can see, the match with Othello was a little rough on him. His organs were, pretty much his organs are in the back.
He pooped
when
them out.
Spider-
He
Yeah.
pooped out at least one kidney.
Alexander asks, but if you build a wall, where will your books go?
I can stack
Take a look,
them on
it's in
the
a book.
floor. The Twilight series, which is a fine set of novellas.
You know what? I'm gonna
Harry
just,
Potter.
I'm just gonna do you a favor and I'll buy you like one of those the Kindle Fire things with all those books. It's like your phone, but bigger, and it has all the books inside of it, all of them.
See, I don't know about all of the internet tubes and machines. I barely know how to use this contraption.
There's naked ladies in here if you know where.
Where? You all continue with the show. Azrael's got some researching to do. I might call Rudy.
But I thought you put your balls on Wonder Woman's face every day.
This
Oh, let's
just
talk
in
about
from
that.
Cody
That was funny.
Goss. O'Shea is just jealous you were getting that FCW belt instead of him.
Oh.
O'Shea will never get near a championship belt. He can't fit a championship belt around his waist. It'll be a fine shoulder ornament for you, boy.
But I won the heavyweight title before.
When was
It
this?
makes no sense what you just said.
Was this?
Oh, well, I'll be jiggered. That was quite a while ago. Hold on, I'm on me Tinder.
What?
You should totally swipe whatever
Nasty.
way. To
I should be heavyweight champion, too.
How do you guys feel about how No Mercy turned out?
Oh God, I think we had a show about the predictions and everything I didn't want to happen. Pretty much happened. Minus was it Enzo winning? That was pretty dope. The realest champ in the room.
Did you guys see Cesaro's mouth?
Oh
my gosh.
He with
Dangers of wrestling.
his two teeth gone like that, he can make a lot of extra money.
Well, they didn't get knocked out. They got pushed up. like into his.
Well, considering how he wrestles on a regular basis, it's kind of amazing that it took this long for something bad like that to happen to his face.
Now, you know what's amazing is how long he went after that shit. Because he didn't
Oh,
just... Yeah, he didn't just tag
Don't even have
out.
to say that. He's a freaking machine.
Well, no, because like usually when shit like that happens to someone, they roll out, let their tag partner, if they're in a tag match, do their deal.
Yeah,
This fool,
Cesaro-
he did his shit.
Cesaro is more than human.
Yeah, he's a machine.
There's some horrifying things on this internet.
Yeah.
My God, I've never thought an octopus would.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. See how where it says Asian stuff?
Hey, you know
in
what?
anime?
I was actually very
Totally
happy to
stay
see
away from
Enzo
that.
win the title.
Me too.
Granted,
I was very
he's not
glad.
as favorable as he was when he first came to Raw.
Right, before everybody got all mad at him.
He's always.
He actually
favorable.
became a little heelish on Raw because
Mm-hmm.
I saw what happened, what went down. I don't know if it was the main events or whatnot, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's starting to get a little braggy now that he's the cruiserweight champion. But the fact of the matter is this: wherever he goes at this point of his career in WWE, no one's going to take away the fact that he actually became a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, it was kind of sad that him and Big Cass couldn't have been the tag team champions at least once, but for him to at least be a champion in a category that I can actually get behind, because that's what he looks like. Are you actually?
Enzo Amore, I will gladly present you this giant brick in exchange for your newly won Cruiserweight Championship.
Hey, you know,
I will get front row tickets to Monday Night Raw. I will come. I will deliver. It is a beautiful, beautiful brick. Look.
well, hey,
look,
Azrael,
You
the
can
actual-
work out with
Look
it.
at the crack in the brick.
It's very old, woman. It was made in the times of the Pharaoh Ramsey.
You know, Azrael, you actually might get a shot to do that because
Blasphemy.
they'll actually be back for a house show at Honda Center December 3rd.
I am bringing my brick and I am leaving as Cruiserweight Champion.
one way or the other. You can, it's simple, Enzo. You can,
By hook or by crook, baby.
there we go. I didn't even have to say anything. There we go.
Now I will.
So I'm gonna say,
This just in from Marcos. JD Horror retired from wrestling this past weekend.
you
in
know what? I
winning
saw that on Facebook.
in a death match against Homeless Jimmy and Sage Sin.
In
Congratulations, JD Horror.
Yeah, he retired from wrestling this past weekend, and after winning one more death match
Sure.
tournament. I never wrestled JD Horror, but I've been on the same shows as him. The guy's a freaking nut job when it comes to death matches. I'm gonna
He's
be honest
crazy.
with you. He's freaking nuts.
True story. One time, I was at a UEW show, and I have a small background in medical, so sometimes I help clean up, bloody people. And one time they told me to run out to him because he was on the side. Like, everybody thought his leg was broken, and he kept on wrestling, and it just blew my mind. I don't know. I always think of that when people say JD.
Adrenaline rush, man. It does wonders. And then when the adrenaline goes away, holy
Oh my
shit, it's like you're
gosh.
off your medication.
Right? All beat up. I don't know how they do that.
Come on,
It's insane.
baby.
So,
Get them triceps.
we got a guest that's going to come in and take over for me. So before I get into that, I just want to discuss something real quick. Today, I am proud to say I've now been a professional wrestler for 8 years now straight. 8 straight years. No golf clap, no golf clap. But there's something I wanted to discuss that's been on my mind for a whole year now. And since I got this kind of podcast going on, I might as well discuss it out loud. So, a year ago, when I celebrated my 7th year in professional wrestling, I kind of announced that I thought I can now finally call myself a vet. Because what I've been taught from day one, if you at least have 7 years of experience and you only count from your very first match, not from the very first day you got into the ring and practice, because many people can use that as an excuse nowadays. Oh yeah, I've been in the business for 3 years. Oh yeah, how many matches have you had? 2. So you've been in the business for 2 weeks.
And they were both
Anyways.
fantastic.
It kind of rubbed people the wrong way when I announced that, because that's what I thought I've been taught. If you have 7 years of experience and 500 matches under your belt, you're considered a vet. And that, of course, rubbed people the wrong way. And some of the people that got rubbed the wrong way happen to be people that I truly respected in this wrestling business, in the SoCal scene. And unfortunately, when that happened, I thought we had a mutual respect for each other, that if you have a problem, you'll talk to me directly, or you'll message me at least privately. But unfortunately, some of these people decided to talk cryptically about me and post it on Facebook, Twitter, and not even like mention me directly at all privately unless I approached them face to face. And that kind of made me a little disappointed, to say the least. Now, if I had the reputation of someone, say, Mr. California, then by all means, shoot at me at will, because I'm fucking embarrassing.
Seems
But
like a nice man.
yeah, I don't know how he did it, but Sim Bodie's actually going to be in the next XWW show. So, Sim Bodie, if you ever watch this, make sure you get paid before you go on the show. I'm trying to get to the point here. If I offended anybody from saying that I consider myself a vet because I thought I went through the initiation of 7 years and 500 matches, I'm not sorry. Because you chose not to approach me personally like a brother, some of the people that I consider brothers and sisters, and they wouldn't approach me personally and talk to me about, hey, maybe you should not have announced that online. You decided to critically talk about me just for the sake of likes and thumbs up. So, and even if I did consider myself a vet, I'm not going to use that like a Medal of Honor or a Purple Heart and like claim to be upper class than all the wrestlers out here. Everybody that knows me knows what kind of man that I am. And whether I'm a vet or not to the eyes of anybody, you know who I am personally. So that's all I'm going to rant about. That's all I got to talk about. So I babbled on way too much. I'm going to have the next guest come in because I got to go catch a breath of fresh air. And take care. Bye-bye.
We do have fans saying congratulations, Mikey.
But Mikey, you forgot your vet card.
Shut the fuck up, Rachel.
Mikey, you forgot it.
I'm so glad he wore that bandana when he did that.
Hey, wait, my bandana!
Come on
Come
down.
on, down.
I've lost
Sean
my game.
Blackula.
What's good?
Take your goddamn.
This just in from Benjamin. Class act all the way.
Who, Mikey?
Oh.
The show welcomes Sean African American.
What's good? What's good?
Let's get the clap.
Let's mend fences. You and
AKA
I.
Mr. High Steamy Relations.
I like this.
That's my favorite.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, I do like where this is going.
Everybody like hot steamy.
Alright.
The mooches.
Once you go Sean Black, you go to the hospital.
You guys, we should dim the lights here. You know, let's set the mood.
What's
Play
good?
some
What's
good
good? What's going on, everybody? What's up? Lunchbox and that guy there. What's going on?
Oh, that guy over
You
there.
don't remember my name, Sean African American.
What?
I am trying to be politically correct like the people of today. Let me text you, Sean. What's your number? Let us discuss on
Don't get my
Facebook.
number on air, man.
Oh, he just wants to, stop the
You
hate.
got my messenger. Facebook call me.
I will Facebook message you about my hate and disdain for you.
All right.
Don't you come over here, though, boy.
So, do you watch No Mercy?
Nah, man, I saw the result. What was I doing? I was doing something. No, I just watched.
White women.
I saw the results. I saw Raw. I mean, it was cool. I like the fact, Enzo. This is becoming that whole angle is very entertainment. It's work. It's reality. It's mixing a little both.
What do you think about Brock retaining the title against Braun Strowman off of? I think the one
What was
F5.
it? Because literally, a real talk is I work. Sometimes I fall asleep in Raw after during I miss pieces. But what was the end of that?
It was just Brock getting his ass kicked. Having like little offense here and there, a German suplex, once or twice, and Strowman just fucking picking him up, throwing him around, doing his running power slam. Then Brock just hits him with one F5 and it was done. Like, just like the same shit with Cena and Roman Reigns, where Cena fucking gave him he gave him the FUs left and right, gave him one off the
I saw he gave him like
rope.
7 of them.
Yeah, then he gave him one off the second rope, still nothing, and then Roman does a fucking Superman punch and a shitty spear, and then 1, 2, 3 he wins. After he almost breaks his neck, spearing him through a table, like, I don't know.
Did you hear Cena stepping away to form the new to film the new Transformers movie?
Well,
there's a lot of rumors that like I said, he's gonna. And John Cena's put in the work, man. You know, he's been around for years putting in the work, and there's a lot of rumors that he is stepping away. He is a really good actor, man. He came like him and The Rock. They gradually got better because remember Scorpion King and The Rock. What the heck? You can totally tell he's reading lines, but it takes time. That's another craft. And John Cena started, but his roles have been pretty amazing too.
The stuff that I see mainstream, they've been alright, but they've been small roles, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, which movie did he play the drug dealer with all the tats?
Oh, wasn't that fucking Amy Schumer? Was it Trainwreck or some shit?
No, whatever that role, he was amazing in that role.
I haven't seen that movie though, so.
But yeah, the same thing with everybody's career, some people stick with wrestling forever. Some people want to transition. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, though.
No, there's nothing wrong. I don't see anything wrong with it. My problem is handing that shit to Roman Reigns. Like, oh, God, there's so many other workers that could be in that
So you think
spot.
the torch was passed to the wrong person?
Yeah, like, if anything, the torch has been dropped on Roman Reigns. And, like, Seth Rollins, clearly, he could have been an easy choice. Like, shit, I would even settle for The Miz. Like,
but another thing is sometimes like as WWE fans, like sometimes the fans don't. It seems like they don't know what they want. I remember they was going ape shit crazy when Roman Reigns they thought he was going to win the Rumble. Come next year, he wins and they booing the dog shit out of him.
All right, because that was two different Roman Reigns when they were excited for him to win. I remember he was fresh off the Shield. Either fresh off of it, or they were still part. They were still.
I think
the
he was part of it still.
They were still a Shield, so he was badass then because he didn't talk, so we didn't know how terrible he was at talking. He wasn't boring at that time. He would just come in, say the one-liners, and then do the power moves in the tag matches. He would do the cool little drive-by. The Superman punch, seemingly out of nowhere, was pretty cool, and all that shit. But now, like, that's all he does. He doesn't have anything else in his matches. He just does the same shit. So when he was like that, and he was about to win. Everyone was digging it because they loved him. He was cool at that time.
It almost sounds like a similar John Cena story because it went from. I mean, I took a little break when I came in. I took a little TV break, and I remember John Cena was popping like chain gang. I remember all that. All his rapping and all that. And I remember I took a little break. I was going through some things, and I came back to wrestling, and people booing the dog shit out of him. He didn't even do anything, Well, so I think maybe it's oversaturation at times.
It's lack of evolution, man. Like when he was doing the rapping thing, it was a gradual thing. Like he would start off with like little lines here and there, maybe a couple rap battles, and then he would get progressively clever and clever, and then they got him up to a certain point, and then they're like, good, we don't need to do anything with you. You're John fucking Cena. You can stay like this for the rest of your life. You're Hulk Hogan. You're good. You're golden, baby. And so that's where they kept him. He's like this now.
So Mike asks, so you prefer a quiet Roman Reigns?
I prefer no Roman Reigns at all. I prefer Seth Rollins, who can talk and entertain us and work good. Even Dean Ambrose, I'm sorry, my friend, but even Dean Ambrose can talk and entertain with casual wrestling. Like, well, I'm cool.
I hate Dean Ambrose.
Do your Dean Ambrose impression. I will take that over.
The lunatic friends. I do me. We're gonna fight at No Mercy.
I like that way better than.
I'm pretty tall.
This is the thing. And shout out. I think we all have a dream of being in a major company. So you gotta be careful. In a way, you gotta walk. We gotta be professional. I feel like I say, sometime in WWE, you're placed in that box. And us as independent wrestlers, we get way more freedom. We could jump up and change what we're going to do, tomorrow. And if it fails, we can go back right to what?
Yeah.
We can try other things. A lot of these guys, they get put in that box. Dean Ambrose was amazing in NXT. The character was awesome. He started out in WWE pretty solid. But I think the PG aspect holds him back.
Well,
for instance, one time when I just thought it was so corny when the stuff they made him do, like when he took the Money in the Bank and he put popcorn in it and he put water in it and soda, and then it was like, gee. And then when he took Chris Jericho's jacket and ended it Raw with him cutting it up, he was ripping it up. Just they used to let Austin go. If
Well,
you remember
yeah,
back in the day.
and that's just the different.
Yeah.
The different, like, I understand what you're saying. They put you in a box, but like they give you guidelines. So they give Roman Reigns this box. They tell him do this, 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 and that. These are all set out for you. All you have to do is do your fucking job and believe it and get over with it. Like that's what we've been drilled into our heads in the independent circuit, right? Like every show you go to, what does the promoter say right beforehand? Get your shit in, work the crowd, get over. And so, like, you would think if you're good enough to get to that big of a company, you wouldn't have a problem with connecting with the, you know.
And plus,
with
you're
the
on
people.
salary. You know, I mean, like I say, these guys. I mean, it's not like some guys get fed up. They say, I mean, you got guys like Cody Rhodes and Jack Swagger who say, you know, F this. I want to go back. I want to be to that free spirit. Then you got guys who's like, yo, this is feeding my family. You know.
Yeah, and it's all on the person, but like, it kind of sucks to be a fan of the product and be force fed this big old hero that isn't a hero. Like, there's nothing to get behind with the guy. Like, he doesn't evoke any
from
emotion.
Benjamin. He says Roman was cheered when he picked up the mantle while Daniel Bryan was injured. When D. Bry came back and they still pushed Roman, that's when the fans started turning.
He was booed.
Putting Daniel Bryan in that Royal Rumble is a stupid fucking decision. Once he gets thrown out, everybody's going to shit on the rest of the match. When he didn't win, they were going to shit on whoever won. That shot him right in the knee.
Yeah. And like I say, companies, like I said, promoters, we're all human. So that was a big mistake on WWE's part. But nobody, you know, nobody's going to come out and say, like, okay, but if they couldn't see that was a bad idea from those moves, and you knew it was a bad idea because The Rock's face, The Rock has some crazy expressions. The way he looked when they were booing his cousin was like, what the hell is going on? Like, yeah.
But I'm The Rock!
No, he knew what was going on.
Booing me?
He felt that shit when he first came in. So he should know that this boy has to work to get to that spot. Because The Rock had to work his ass off to get to his main spot because his dad and his grandfather were wrestlers, he didn't just get pushed up to fucking champion. No. He had to work his way up there with his character, with his gimmick.
Yeah.
With Roman Reigns, because he's The Rock's cousin, because his uncle's fucking Rikishi, because his brother was Rosie, you know what I mean? Like, they're just like, well, here you go, kid. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying that he didn't work, because he obviously had to work, but, you know, they didn't put enough pressure on him the way, or I think the problem is The Rock had no pressure to work with because everyone overlooked him. No one overlooked Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
I love John Cena. He's a stallion of a man. He bench presses more than, I don't know, a truck.
He does look like a bench.
He looks like he could kill someone with his hand.
Whenever you got a question, what's going on?
Nora says she loves Roman Reigns and John Cena too.
Who's that?
Nora?
She always likes
Ashley's mom.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So do most of the fans that buy merchandise.
So
do lots of people.
Let's shoot some questions. We got some.
Toss me that charger.
Coda needs a phone job. Yes.
Let's see.
Well then.
I'm back now. I missed you,
Good
Internet.
job.
You have to come back in the right way.
Let's see.
back
Benjamin
in the right
says, I like Roman Reigns, but I've never liked the spear. Never, except Sean Black's spear. That one's fine.
It hurt very bad. I didn't enjoy it at all.
Obviously, you never seen the Lord R2 spear. It's fucking awesome.
Probably not that
Just saying.
Some of you have seen the Lord.
You know what?
Yeah.
I've gotten credit from some guys because I've heard, what was that? Sergeant Major once told me a couple cats. They said, I'm not usually a fan of the spear, but I like yours. And what I really tried to do is I tried to put some pizzazz on it. Because when I first started, I was doing the general hit spear. But you gotta, give it a little oomph, you know? Yeah, because
too much.
And I'm not knocking Roman, but it's very, it's even Edge sometimes. Like, it's very, it's.
Because he took Edge's spear. He could have took He could have took Goldberg's old spear. He could have took any kind of version of Rhino's gore.
Yeah.
But he took Edge's spear. And
Yeah.
not knocking Edge because he was one of my favorites, but his spear was a sideways hug and he lands on his knees. Like,
Skinny white man.
Like,
Hey,
come
man.
on, dude. You're a big dude in a
Yeah.
fucking bulletproof
I
vest.
used to be shocked when
Fucking
Edge
shoot
did.
the
I
people.
used to be shocked when Edge did. But anyway, I mixed my spear up. What I did was kind of mix it up with move on. Marcus Corvon, y'all remember him and his pounce?
Oh, yeah, fucking Monty Brown.
Yeah, I mixed it with
Score Brown.
that was
Ain't no one know his ECW name.
Yeah. So my Monty Brown, Goldberg, and I mixed the three in Rhino. So just to give it a little something, versus the Bam, and
See, I'm a mark for my spear because when I first started doing it, it was based off a Goldberg's spear on SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain, I think it was Here Comes the Pain. How he kind of spikes himself. That's what I do. That's why I don't do it anymore.
This just in from Andrew. He asks, Sean, how do you like tagging with Mikey?
Me and Mikey been dogs for years. So I mean, we done battled up, down. We done been through the same situation. We done been through that situation. Like I said, I'm kind of in the same boat as him. You heard his vet thing, Some people like me, some people don't. But it was like whatever, ups, downs.
But that's
And I'm not cliquey. I get along with everybody. I don't sell my soul, and by soul, I'm not. I mean, I've known wrestlers who've done some things to get on shows and things like that. So I damn sure ain't gonna do that. Oh, I might have said too much, but that's another interview.
I want to be a big star.
But yeah. I'm not selling out to get spots. If I got to get the hard way or I got to do something else. Well, I think I said too much.
I actually got a couple more questions for you, but you had something to say. So what?
This just in from Mike Oropeza?
Mike
I'm afraid I'm going to butcher it.
Draven. What up, dog?
He says, well, I'm surprised no one is talking about Rudy versus Vintage Dragon show on the latest Botchamania.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what you see?
You have to wait until Rudy's on the show to bring it up. That's
what
when
I'm
we start
saying.
bringing it up so we can see the look on his face.
You see, this is... Okay, I'm going to break it down how I feel about that stuff. We all make mistakes. Everybody. Every wrestler on earth has made some mistakes and things in the ring. But, I mean, it happens. It happens.
I want to see whoever runs the website try to do what he was
That's
trying to do.
that's what makes it worse. Some of these guys that hide and make these trash bag websites and all that, when you see some of these cats, you like, you don't sit your ass down somewhere. And not knocking nobody weight, but a 400-pound guy in a half shirt and a belly button with Cheetos things gonna tell me I didn't kick correctly, and I didn't. Like,
Tony talked to you too?
Tony criticized your match?
Tony can move, bro.
How dare he?
I know he moves all over
no.
me.
Tony,
My
Tony
shoulder.
Landed on
Tony Ray, yeah, but just like, you know what I mean? You'll sit.
His daughter has some moves too.
God, some people just like, it's just bad. Some people just have no swag, nothing, just dandruff on the show. And Smelly will tell me like, oh, in this match you didn't do this, that, and the other. Who are you?
Oh, it's room for Jello.
Who the hell are you?
You're putting your
Andrew says, they pick one part. That match with Rudy and Dragon was so good.
That's what I heard. I didn't hear any bad,
You know what? And the way you gotta look at it too is that's just another form of publicity for young Rudy and Vintage Dragon, because without that, they would just be on our page. So now they're on 2 pages.
And it's sometimes, like I said,
it's not the greatest page, but it's still a different page.
Oh, publicity is good publicity,
right? You're being seen by
sometimes
different
bad
eyes.
Publicity turns good. Look what happened with Sleepy Jarrell. It got him more bookings.
Imagine if someone did something silly like throw you with his penis,
Yeah.
Hey, you don't knock Joey Ryan, all right? That was
Mike
my
followed up with, hope you were all well, my
just as strong.
brothers.
Who's that?
Mike followed up with, I hope you all are well, my brothers.
Much love, man.
Transformers movie's coming out, Mike, right? Transformers? Something about the Transformers? Till all are one.
Oh, we should talk. Do we talk about our bookings? Where we all working at?
Yeah. Where are we going to catch you in action next?
Okay, I got October 7th. I got Maverick Pro debut. A little something happening there. October 13th, I got Fist. My first, I got 2 debuts in 1 month.
Fist?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did it hurt?
Sick.
And then I told which league first. I was just informed by John I'm not booked on the show. So,
And justifiably so.
so hey, I mean it's all good. I mean, I wish everybody the best on that show.
Look
So,
on his page.
hey, if you ain't do it, if any promoters, the 21st, holla at your boy. If not,
Any,
hey, I'm be chilling, man, or Universal or something.
any chance you know if the next WPW show?
Oh man, we should, but we on the same.
Yeah, no, I was asking you. Have you heard? I haven't heard
But hey,
anything.
man, that's another plug. WPW is getting big. It's really bring me back to that fun part in wrestling. My man's on here, on it. We get to be outside of ourselves. It is also giving us the chance to work with a lot of talent from the big league, WWE, things like that. I saw a couple CZW guys out there.
Yeah.
And some international stars. We had Kika Taro. We have a lot of people, and it's kind of the dream I've been always wanted. You know what I'm saying? Everybody likes to. A lot of times when promoting shows, like put people in a box. Okay, these are the okay guys. These are these are SoCal stars. And sometimes like
These are the other fools.
Yeah. These are the outcasts.
The other suckers.
Yeah, it's pretty dope that Brian Kendrick, hey man, and real talk, Brian Kendrick's giving a lot of people a shot. Like straight up. He could have just said, "Oh, I'm gonna go get SoCal's typical A-team," But he's going around, he's looked at people, or people told him about people, and he's giving everybody a shot. Brian Kendrick is a solid dude in my book, one of the most solid cats in wrestling. I'll always support him, and he's a good guy. It was some advice, some good advice. You know what I'm saying? So much love.
Yeah, without him, I would have never seen the inside of I think the Yahoo building.
Shit, we went to the Yahoo. They treated us like stars. We had a damn green room. We was taking all type of shit,
soda,
drinks,
yeah.
nasty.
Shit was bomb as hell.
Yeah. But
and we should.
Oh yeah, can I talk about it? Okay, one more. I got him shout out Amped Up, man.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Huh? Oh, you got a question?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time.
Because
security.
Let them know.
I'm letting everybody know. The date is December. It is going to be okay. I'm gonna hold on the date, but we are going to launch in December. Everything's finally there. The goal, one of the biggest things everybody's been hitting me up is we're going to have some fun with wrestling. We're going to have a little. It's going to be a whole lot different. I'm just giving you just a little sneak peek. Imagine, y'all remember Urban Wrestling Federation? Remember that famous B was on there?
Yeah, I remember that.
So imagine Urban Wrestling Federation mixed with Lucha Vavo.
Oh, shit. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to let everybody know up front, we don't do the cliques. We don't do the beefs. We don't do who likes who. If you like into all that and you got all that extra drama and all that, you will not be welcome. The goal of this is to let everybody. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix the vets. We're gonna mix the rookies. We're gonna pick up the outcasts. Everybody deserves a shot. There's no group. There's not gonna be A team or B team. We're gonna mix it up. If you don't like who you're gonna wrestle, you don't have to wrestle. This is about. Now we're gonna do some messages of peace, unity. This is about the community. This is about bringing pro wrestling to Inglewood, the untouched cities. Inglewood, Hawthorne, Carson, Long Beach. Who am I missing? Lawndale. Y'all know Lawndale? Who else we missing? Who else? If Compton, if we can. Hell, Watts. Well, Watts.
I want to wrestle.
I
want to wrestle Watts and Watts.
That'll be awesome.
I want to wrestle Watts and Watts. That would be awesome.
Yeah. But hey, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna take time. We're trying to. We did the thing to where we're gonna try to book the building twice, so we pay up front, do all that, and we want to bring something different. That's all that it's about, and we want to let a whole new audience. Like I said, Inglewood is growing. I don't know if you've been following the news. The stadium's about to go up. They already we don't kind of want it, but they're thinking about putting another stadium up. The Chargers might be leaving. The Rams is gonna stay. It's a lot of new building going on. It's a lot of money coming through. We want to give pro wrestlers the opportunity to mix it up, and give our local guys stars. You know, we understand that a lot of guys doing their thing. Much respect. I got respect to guys on the road, but for instance, as much as I can't stand the guy at the end of the table, he has a mouthpiece and he needs to be seen.
Someone creates an opportunity for the white man. Yes, we have been held down for so long.
He has a mouthpiece and he deserves a platform. You know what
we shall overcome.
Yeah.
We are the nation of domination right now. Put it up, Sean.
Now see,
I'm Owen.
You see what happens? He gets my hand. What?
This just in from Norma. She says, "Proud of you, Sean. Keep chasing your dreams."
Norma Guerrera?
Yes.
Oh, much love, man. That's my people right there, you know what I'm saying? Much love, Norma.
Sean chases things, just not
This
very
in
fast.
from Marcos
She
Martinez.
supported me, man. She straight
Inglewood, be the future home of WrestleMania.
Hey, that's what we talking about. And if we ain't gonna get it, hey, amped up, we gonna do something.
Amptomania.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah,
shit.
man, we got a lot of backing, and we coming, we bringing it, man. And like I said, this is about peace. This is about unity. We're not in the ring, but hey,
Outside the ring.
Outside the ring, yeah.
Ding ding.
Yeah, we're gonna share the spirit of sport of wrestling. We're gonna get. We want luchadors. We got a lot of stuff planned. It takes a lot of money. A lot of people was like, "When is it, Sean? When it?" But things cost money. The ring, I don't mean to break kayfabe or whatever, but rings expensive.
They do not accept EBT. Oh, Sean, African American, I love you so. He's gonna book me.
Insurance, it's a lot of stuff that fans. It's a lot of stuff that goes behind these shows. Wrestlers, so we got to come correct. We don't want to be out here, I don't want to cancel show. I don't want to say this, that, so we want to come correct. And we want to be, like I said, it's no competition, but we want to be that driving force because, like I said, one of the biggest companies right now, two of the biggest companies right now on the West Coast don't cater to West Coast guys.
Yeah.
And they let one or two in, but it's like, hey, we're here,
Benjamin wants to know if Azrael takes food stomps. LOL.
That makes so much sense. Yes, sure, why not?
One.
By all means, all kind of foods. Two food stamps.
Do that.
What? So before we end this, I know producer D has a very fun game she wants us to play.
Oh, do I have to leave the room?
No, you have to play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Okay.
You have to bend over.
So, we've
I
played
do
this
what I
game
must.
once before. People really, really liked it, so we're going to play it again. See how it goes. I'm going to say the name of a WWE superstar and the name of a horror movie, and you have to impersonate the superstar in the horror movie.
Nice.
Okay? Like they're auditioning or what have you.
Sean Black's gonna die first in this movie.
So,
Watch your back, Sean. Watch your back. Don't go alone.
since Azrael has played this game before, we're going to start with him.
Okay.
The person we've selected for you first, because apparently people think it's funny when you do this, Stone Cold Steve Austin, auditioning for the part in Jason.
I'm gonna raise some hell. I'm gonna kill some camp counselors. I'm gonna put the Stone Cold Stunner on anybody having some unprotected high school age sex and drinking a beer and smoking weed in my forest, because it's my forest. What? And we're gonna go to New York City on a boat. What? And I'm gonna go to outer space and I'm gonna fight Freddy Krueger. What? And I'm gonna be in his dreams. Boom. And I'm gonna hit the Stone Cold Stunner on Vince McMahon. Hell yeah!
That's the bottom line.
And that's the bottom line, Shawnee Black. Because Stone Cold said so, and I'm going to stomp in a mud hole in Freddy Krueger.
Jeez.
And that's not the only Freddy you'll be stomping the mud hole in, right?
And Freddy Flores. I'm going to stomp a mud hole in Freddy Flores. Because to hell with that boy, too. I don't like nobody following no dreams in my country, by God.
All right. Lunchbox. Undertaker doing Jeepers Creepers.
Because he smiles.
That's it? That's all you got?
It's that is yeah.
Nailed it!
Nailed it. All right.
Rest in peace. Just
Sean, Ric Flair, Hellraiser.
Uh,
I wouldn't know what to do either.
yeah. I didn't see that pin. I know they had a pinhead.
Woo! I got pins in my face! Yes!
That's all I got.
Nailed it!
Nailed it.
Took you so! I don't know.
Took you so.
All right.
I lose this round.
Let's see.
Lazy boy.
Azrael, do Randy Savage for the part of Saw.
Ooh, yeah, would you like to play a game in the kingdom of the madness? When the beat goes on and the beat goes on, freak out to the other side. And if you want to get that key to unlock the handcuffs so your head don't get cut off, yeah, you're going to have to come into the kingdom of the madness and snip into that Slim Jim like your tibia snaps when you jump out of the buildings. And the beat goes on and the beat goes on. And you know what? You shut your mouth, Elizabeth. And I'm going to drop the big elbow on you because you don't appreciate your life. Also, I don't like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
All right. And then another fan favorite lunchbox. You have Eddie Guerrero doing the ring.
I'm gonna have to.
This better be good.
I'm gonna have to go down.
You better.
This is how I got my job the first time.
What?
Orderly Holmes.
Yeah.
I think I got the part right. Did I get the part?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed
Yes.
it. All right. And lastly, we're going to do The Rock in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, why does he get the rock? Is it because
'Cause
he's
he's
black?
So it's Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, what
Just say the-
I used to know rock promos. I used to know a bunch of
Just say bitch at the end of everything. If you smell.
And then we have a bonus one from a fan.
I don't.
I'll tag it.
Finally, The Rock has come back to Elm Street.
That was pretty good. That was kind of scary.
Know your role and die in your dreams.
Come here, Johnny Depp.
All right. Who wants to do Kevin Owens auditioning for Freddy Krueger?
You do that. You're big and fat.
Oh, that's mean. That's not
I'm
nice.
husky.
You are skinny fat.
God, you
Fans
skinny
also
fat.
want to see Medea in a Halloween movie. Don't know what that has to do with us. but Okay.
So do you want to do Medea? I hate Medea, so I can't hate Medea. I'm sorry.
Oh damn, I'm in the Halloween movie. Girl, child, I'll tell you what that's it. Oh, child. Hello. I'm in a Halloween movie. Oh, yes. And I've been in...
Nailed it.
That was pretty good.
good.
Shit, dude.
That's funny.
That should be a gimmick at God damn.
Man.
Medea the rapist?
That was good. That's good.
Hey, man. I'm not... How much time we got? 1 minute?
We got 60 seconds to entertain you sons of bitches.
So we can do all night.
And 2.5 to 3 hours if you come on October 21st to the Halloween purging at American Legion Post 716. Bring weapons, maybe get candy, maybe see me hit someone with a cookie sheet or light something on fire. God only knows. Pandemonium!
Or
As
shit, you can be with
always.
me at fucking Universal
No.
Studios or somewhere October 21st. Hey, we can roll. Oh, shit. Who booked it? Who else got a show that night?
Probably at least 3 or 4 other people.
Yeah.
Let's all run on the same day.
I'll let your
One might cancel though, so
And
choose
as
wisely.
always,
Oh, yeah,
please
yeah.
feel free to leave your ideas and comments in the comment section for us. We love to hear your feedback.
Unless they're dumb.
We know how to weed
Yeah.
those ones out. It's fine.
Ezra weeds them out. If they're dumb, he'll let us know.
They're all dumb.
And that's why we never have fan interaction.